Hello. Hello again. 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 14. Job 14. We're back in it. We're keeping it going. Job's doing his back and forth, and we're getting to the time when God has something to say. But he's letting Job cook, man. He's letting him fire off. Job's saying some crazy stuff. Let's get back into it. Here we go. Job 14. Man who is born of woman is short-lived and full of turmoil. Like a flower, he comes forth and withers. He also flees like a shadow and does not remain. You also open your eyes on him and bring him into judgment with yourself. Who can make the clean out of the unclean? No one. Since his days are determined, the numbers of his month is with you, and his limits you have set so that he cannot pass. Turn your gaze from him that he may rest, until he fulfills his days like a hired man. For there is hope for a tree, when it is cut down, that it will sprout again, and its shoots will not fail. Though its roots grow old in the ground, and its stump dies in the dry soil, at the scent of water it will flourish and put forth sprigs like a plant. But when a man dies, but a man dies and lies prostrate. Man expires, and where is he? As water evaporates from the sea, and a river becomes parched and dried up, so man lies down and does not rise. Until the heavens are no longer, he will not awake nor be aroused out of his sleep. Oh, that you would hide me in Sheol, that you would conceal me until your wrath returns to you, that you would set a limit for me and remember me. If a man dies, will he live again? All the days of my struggle, I will wait until my change comes. You will call and I will answer. You will long for the work of your hands. For now, you number my steps. You do not observe my sin. My transgression is sealed up in a bag, and you wrap up my iniquity. But the falling mountain crumbles away, and the rock moves from its place. Water wears away stones. Its turns wash away the dust of the earth. So you destroy man's hope. You forever overpower him, and he departs. You change his appearance and send him away. His sons achieve honor, and he does not know it. Or they become insignificant, and he does not perceive it. But his body pains him, and he mourns only for himself. Dang, man. Dang. It's tough. I mean, you got to be careful when you're reading Job, because you can identify with it up to a point, but it's like he's the extreme, right? You don't want to ever act like God's doing this to me, because he's not. He might be to you, but generally speaking, this is not typical that God would kill your entire family, destroy all your entire livelihood, and ruin your body. And then have your friends be like, well, what'd you do? Right? But he's really going through it. And he's just like, well, you're God. Nobody can do anything to you. You're the most powerful, and you have control over everything. And I wish that you would just let me go. You would not torment me until the day that I die. Like, let me be, please. Just let me die alone in squalor and in the shadows. Just don't keep me alive and torment me. And then he kind of gets like a little glimmer of hope. Like, you don't observe my sins. You have hidden my iniquity. You've wrapped them up. And he's like, that's, I hope that you will take me soon. My hope is in you. but you destroy hope. It's like, whoa, wow. Brutal, man. Brutal. But there is some, God is free to do as he chooses, and he does whatever he pleases. And Job is figuring this out and understanding this. Like, it's weird. Obviously, there's a lot that happens, that we don't have a bunch of record of, but Job has a firm understanding of just how powerful God is, but he's experiencing an unpleasant side of God's ability to express whatever he wants, and do as he pleases with man. He answers to no one. And so, this is not the easiest to, like, people who don't read Job will try to frame the Job story as like God, just really wanted to test his faith and whatever and kind of deal, because they got to try to contextualize God and like this loving, I would never do anything just to do it kind of deal. And now that's not necessarily, this is Job lamenting over where he's at, and God is serving a purpose in doing this, and his glory is that purpose. But no, God can be brutal sometimes. Loving, always, but sometimes his hand is just really heavy against you. And again, this is a narrative situation. This is not normative. This is, there are things that happen in the Bible that are narrative, and they don't happen all the time. They happen once, and it's to illustrate a thing to us. It's to reveal something about the nature of God, so he's not constantly having to do it every single generation, reintroducing these concepts because the previous generation didn't remember them, that kind of deal. That's why the Bible is the way that it is. Things happen, God doesn't change, so they only need to happen once. And things that he wants to illustrate or reiterate to us, that's something we should carry through all of time. And it's not like situational or those are things that are reiterated multiple times. So anyway, yeah, brutal chapter. That's it though. Thank you for watching and reading. I'll see you in the next one. Read your Bible.